Hello everyone, Jack Dove here, ready for my November update for Talk About Autism. So I'll get right on to the good news first about my Open University degree. The residential school module, TXR 220, I scored a grade 3 pass, 63% on the end of module assessment. And so I'm still on track for a second class of honours at least, which is what I was very pleased about. Not quite achieved on one or two outcomes, but that's what I need to improve on, and that's what this course is about, learning about where to improve on. So I'm pleased about that. Unfortunately, my T307 result is going to be late and won't be in until at least until next Friday at the latest, so we'll have to wait for my December update to hear that. That's because there's some other things coming up I want to get out of the way before I put the next update on. But anyway, on to the Cranfield Open Day. I definitely feel that I should go for the Astronautics and Space Engineering Master in Science degree. Although I did look at alternatives, considering that an alternative might be the best option. But if I want to get a job in the space industry, it has to be a course that'll give me that opportunity. It will, and I think, and I've spoke to the course tutor I did. Got some very good advice there. I did. She in fact recommended I take the time to refresh my math skills and recommended an Open University course, which I think will cover the basis of what we on the astronautics course will undertake. And I think that would be a good idea of refreshing my math skills, because it's always been a bit of an Achilles heel. It has, and so that's what a gap year should be about. How it should be refreshing your skills. Although fitting in learning to fly might be a bit tight now, but I'm moving up scuba diving to next year instead of waiting until 2015, so I can fit that in okay. Speaking of next year, my engineering project website came up. My reaction to the website was the same as normal. It was a fairly normal response now and normal feelings I got, but I feel I can do it once I get stuck into it. There's always a bit of initial apprehension once you see either website, but I haven't seen the material yet, and I know what my project title is going to be. I just have to hope it will be accepted, which is really my main worry right now. Now, one thing I learned at the Cranfield Open Day is that it's always best to get opinion from people who are doing the course you're going to do, not just the people who run the course. I mean, this one guy I met he was a very nice chap. He's got on an internship with the European Space Agency, and he said they're always looking for testing engineers, and really sometimes you have to remind yourself what testing involves. It does, like what kind of job you want to do. So that's what I did. I looked on the European Space Agency website and saw the kind of testing facilities they have to test materials and satellite components and things like that, which is along the lines of what I want to do. And this guy recommended the modules I take to get onto a testing engineer qualification, which were the ones I was looking at already. So the people running the course also are always good to give you advice on how to prepare and what to expect on the course, but no one can tell you what the course involves or knows what's best for someone like me than the people who are doing it for themselves. That's something I've learned. It is because when you got autism, you always need to know who's best to ask. And I think this will be a good example. If you want to know what the course is about, how it works out, speak to the people who are doing it. But if you want to know more about how to prepare, speak to the people who are running it. But I shouldn't worry about not having experience in certain areas, because the modules I choose to take on this degree, on this master's degree, will be used to build my experience up to the kind of professionalism I want onto this. So I shouldn't worry too much about not doing certain things. Only do the things which are recommended best for me, because I know I don't need to know everything for being a testing engineer, but some things I would like to learn to do, like learning how to use computer programs. That's something I want to do. So always go for things you feel you can improve on, but don't worry about wasting your time doing modules which aren't going to not going to be beneficial to you in the long run. And although it is hard to recognize it sometimes, but there will be people who will help me with that. More on the subject of autism, I saw the end of a BBC4 documentary entry that it is important for people with autism to have those supporting them who understand and how to focus behavior into a positive area, like I did with my interest in space travel, and wanting to be an astronaut and go into testing. It is, and that's what I'll do with learning to scuba dive, if it will, and doing flying in the next couple of years. It will give me the chance to work with others. It will. I mean, that's the way to build relationships with people. If you have autism, just do things you enjoy doing. Even if you don't want to go out have for a drink afterwards with the people who are doing it. As long as they share your interests, that's what's important. It is. But anyway, hey, that's what I'll be doing in the next couple of years, working on my soft skills, as it will, as well as building up my professionalism in the astronautics degree, to gain in the level of expertise I need to become a testing engineer and eventually apply for like Tim Peake. He can become an astronaut with the European Space Agency. But back to my bachelor's degree for the moment. Key skills is heading on very well. If I've done it in record time, near enough. If it's certainly good, it is to apply my knowledge and skills to a professional engineering situation, which is what this course is about. How evaluating myself as a person and refining my plans since T191. But it is definitely a good thing for them to give you examples of professional situations, which is a good way for you to use your reflective skills and evaluate yourself, and put them to practice. It is because I mean, and you can't just do it on yourselves. You have to learn to do it within a professional situation, which is what this is about. And by applying your skills to a professional sector, Hector, you really understand yourself better. You do, not just on a personal level, but in a professional sense. And so I've submitted my first TMA for key skills today, so in my next update I'll be able to give you the score for that, as well as my grade for T307, which I hope will be a grade 2 pass, which would be higher than grade 3. But grade 3 is all I need to keep on track for a second class of honours. So for the moment, I think that will do. My next update will be on December the 12th. It will, whatever happens, because I'll have been to a Christmas party in London, who I'm still waiting for the speaker for at the British Interplanetary Society, but hopefully if it's who I think it might be, he'll give me something to say on my next update. He will. So, and also next week we're off to France on Lille on the Eurostar for Christmas shopping, so some people said to me it's good to get it done early. Hope you all do the same. But anyway, I'll see you all on December the 12th. Bye for now.